It's actually where our ancestors would want us to be.
Okay.
As one people. Our unity, working together. Back to our ancestral lineage, right? So you have Queen Nanny, which almost like say the Asanto of Ghana.
Yes,
We have the best jollof.
we have the best jollof, don't you know?
Okay, but we have the best jollof too.
But don't you know the world have classified Ghana has the best jollof?
King Taki. You know, King Taki was a king, right?
Yeah.
So he led the rebellion war, and he was a Ghanaian warrior king.
Okay.
And he came there to fight for us.
Wow.
And all of the contemporary.
Yeah.
For instance, we don't eat contemporary in Jamaica.
Okay.
I didn't even know that you could eat. Understanding the differences, but the differences is actually still a similarity. If I don't understand you and you don't understand me, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Because there's sometimes that we have an expression. Jamaicans have an expression. You know, it is saying menhuye, it is saying akwaba, mekwaba. I want to be the mixture of the African phenomenon.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Me, Myself, and I. Epic it was. Remember to like and share to this amazing video. Today I'm here with this amazing, beautiful lady right here. But before she introduces herself, I really want to say a very big thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys so much. In fact, without you guys, like Charlie, where will I be? Charlie is you guys. So, all right, let's go straight to this amazing, beautiful queen.
Donnery Rock.
A rock star or rock what?
Just Donnery Rock.
Oh.
There's no rock star or anything. You just Donnery ROC.
Where is the rock coming from?
Where the rock coming from? All right. I mean, you know, the rock is solid.
Okay.
The rock is, of course, life. You know, and the rock is about durability, sustainability.
Oh wow!
Of course,
Wow.
The rock is you know that the rock was the provider for water when we were crossing out of Israel, coming into this side.
Wow.
Yeah, for the people them.
For the people them. For the people them. For the people them. Where are you from?
Originally born and raised in Jamaica,
Oh.
of course, but I'm a New Yorker.
So where are you repping?
I'm repping Jamaica and USA.
Is it your dad is from the US or your mom?
No,
is
okay,
from...
so I mean, okay, by right, I'm of course born and raised Jamaican, as I told you, right?
Yeah.
But I have the Empire State, so I don't leave out the Empire State because it means a lot to what I have, of course, achieved over the years. Of course, you know, my experience. And you know, my upbringing as well, you know. Yeah, so I kind of like still leave it there because it has a lot of influence.
Okay.
Still with our music, still with our culture, it is highly still influenced on that side.
Wow, that is so amazing. What brought you to Ghana?
What brought me to Ghana? My ancestors them.
Hey, your ancestors them.
Yes, my ancestors them, because I didn't have plan to come into Ghana.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, so I'm a diaspora cultural ambassador.
Oh, wow.
And of course, I'm a Brand Jamaica ambassador. So primarily with that, we always go to different countries to teach Jamaican dancehall workshops, the culture, have different kind of platforms that we offer to dancers, and of course, anything to do with Brand Jamaica. We tour primarily Europe to do these type of workshops, entertainment, and of course, advocacy for Jamaica. So that is how we actually, I would say, I end up in Ghana, because of course, you know that we never touched the African soil before. And we was wondering, like, where else can we really go that the culture is embraced? Because we don't really go nowhere unless our culture is embraced there.
That is true, right?
So the more it's embraced, is a market for it. So that means that it has interest for us to go and see what is happening around. And at that time, since we've been all over Europe already, and of course, all over North America, Ghana has an interest. It wasn't really a planned interest to say we were invited. It was shortly after the president of Ghana, which is Nana Akufo-Addo. He actually did the year of return. And I didn't know that until actually after I came to Ghana, it was the year of return.
Oh.
Yeah, so when I came in, I was like, oh, don't have a year of return. All of that stuff I go on. I said, okay, cool. So our company focuses on culture, grassroots culture. And either we teach in our culture or we're doing an exchange, especially for the diasporans and Jamaica. Because since I've been here, we've been doing what we call a qualitative research, where we are of course, hanging out with the locals, eating the food, going to different parts in Ghana, understanding the similarities, and of course, seeing the similarities, understanding the differences. But the differences is actually still a similarity.
And what did you just say?
The differences is still a similarity. The African phenomenon or the Jamaican culture is that of the African culture.
Okay.
So if we're going to look back at ourselves, or we're going to look back at where we come from, look back at our heritage, our history, our path, leaving the coast and all these things, we have different tribes, right, that is in Ghana.
Yeah.
And I would say that the Jamaican is the different tribes that makes up Jamaican culture.
Wow. So if you are saying histories and all that, a lot of people out there will be like, we've been talking about history, Jamaican and the history. Tell us some of the history things that a lot of people doesn't know more about it, so that they will get to know.
Okay, so one part of it, of course, we have the warriors. Who is Jamaicans? Who are Jamaicans? Who are these people that has this great impact, and this culture that is so globally influenced? And we have the runnings, we have the Miss Beauty, we have the this, we have the that, we have the food, we have the vibe, we have the music, we have so much things. It's going back to our ancestral lineage, right? So you have Queen Nanny, which almost like say the Santo of Ghana. Yes, just to give you a reference. Queen Nanny left Ghana, and King Taki. King Taki was a king, right? Yeah. So he led the rebellion war, and he was a Ghanaian warrior king. Okay. And he came there to fight for us. Wow. And all of that, I mean, it is our offspring. So we're like offsprings of these different Ghanaians who left Ghana to come to support us in the war, to fight the war, and all these things. So the lineage and the linkage is extremely heavy and it's serious. It's not just like these Jamaicans and these Ghanaians. It's, if you really go back into our history, I would say take it from there. If you take it from there, then you would understand who we are, where we really come from, and then you could actually understand and see our language, our vibe, our food. You understand? The language is, Jamaican, we speak Patois as much as we speak English. And Ghanaians have many tongues. Yes, that is true. But the tree is the biggest one. The Ga, you have the Ewe, and you have others. But I'm saying that those, when you look into the Patois, if you look into the Patois, you will see, or you will hear, we could make references to each language from the Ghanaian language. Chaka Chaka is one of them. Chaka Chaka. Yeah, it's a Ghan language. Yeah. So the more I'm here, the more when I use certain words, I'm like, oh, but that is in Patois. They're like, oh, do you say that in Jamaica? You mean? I'm like, yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, so apart from Chaka Chaka, what again?
Okay, so you have the word doti. Okay. So doti. Doti. Okay. What word is that? So most of the words, they really come from tree as well. Okay. So I mean, there's a lot more other words that I can't recall right now that I know there's a lot of similarities with the Patois language. Okay. I have to sit here and actually soak myself into the culture to understand where we're coming from and who we are as Jamaican. My thing is that to find out who these people who are called Jamaicans. Wow. Because we are not ordinary Jamaicans. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay,
let's get back to Ghana, you understand? Yeah. How many years have you been in Ghana?
So I've been going back and forth from the year of return time. 2019, we're now at 2023. I go back and forth a few times, and I came back and launched an initiative, which is the Black Star Renaissance Initiative. Wow. And that initiative is a cultural exchange initiative. Okay. Of course, because I see the need for us to do a cultural exchange. If I don't understand you and you don't understand me, it's going to be a problem. Because there's sometimes that we have an expression. Jamaicans have an expressions that we do that is, it's humble, but it's also aggressive, that the Ghanaian won't probably understand. So this language and this body language and these expressions that we have, expressions that we have that is so different and it's so dynamic, and me as a Jamaican, I embrace every bit of it. Wow. If I die tomorrow, I'll come back as a Jamaican.
You'll come back as a Jamaican?
Straight Jamaican. I want to be the mixture of the African phenomenon.
Oh. Okay. Your experience in Ghana.
Experience in Ghana. What part of experience you want to know about?
The good side, the bad
The good side
side.
and the bad side.
Yeah. So let's go straight to the good side.
The good side. Okay. Well, Ghana.
Ghana, yes, Ghana.
Easy the Ghana, the good side of Ghana.
Yeah.
I mean, Ghana, honestly, the good side. Okay, so the good side. So the good side of Ghana is that.
Wait, were you going to the bad
No,
side?
I was just going to talk. So the good side is that, of course, it's just as Jamaica.
Okay.
This is the good side. The other good thing is that the foods are here.
Okay.
I see the chocho. You want to call it chocho too?
Yeah, chocho. Yeah, chocho.
Not the chocho van, the chocho.
Ah, chocho.
The food
Okay,
that it's green.
yeah.
It's called chocho.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw it
yeah.
the other day in Accra. I almost kick over.
Wow.
I see the pumpkin, the tambourine, the Cersei. You guys call it Enya, and oh my God, so funny.
Which one?
Cersei, the one you use and wrap around your neck. The one that you use is a green herb that you use to wrap around your neck to bathe yourself, to protect you from.
Oh, okay.
Say it.
A champon. No, not a champon. There is a name to it. I've forgotten the name though.
Enya, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, I know what you are trying to say.
The
Yeah,
Cersei, okay.
It's mostly let me say the culture of Ghana.
Yes,
They mostly use it
that.
around
yes,
here.
yeah. So that we use it to make tea in Jamaica.
You use that to make tea in Jamaica.
Yes, for detoxing, to take out bitters. It's like bitters, right? It's very bitter. You ever drink it before?
I have, but okay, we also use it for other purposes.
I know.
Like, but yes, it is what it is.
Yes, as the ackee, you guys don't eat it here, but
Okay.
we eat it. It's our national dish. That I love about Ghana is that Ghana hold on to their fabric of their identity. They still do the old school thing that is very important. While Jamaicans don't do it no more.
Wow.
Yeah, like you see, like how you do tailoring here like crazy.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, it used to be like that. Back in the 90s, we used to have a lot of tailors and dressmakers.
Okay.
Now we don't have that like that anymore. But Ghanaians, they stick to the tailor-made suit and all these things that makes it's really nice. That is really nice. So that's what I love about Ghana. And the traditions, that Ghanaians keep the traditions. They keep the tradition and they keep the tradition and they keep the tradition. However, some of the traditions we have said, no, Sam, not do that. Yeah, some of the traditions are too stiff.
Okay. So you have any culture shocked?
Yeah, I mean,
As a Jamaican, do you have any culture shocked in Ghana?
it's a question to analyze.
Analyze it and let's go.
It's a question to analyze. Do I have any culture shock?
Yeah.
Lord of His mercy. Say not really. But if you had asked me that question a year ago, I would say yes.
So which was what?
Okay, so I mean, culture shock it's things that I see you guys do for preparing for food, just in case, right?
Okay.
Just for instance, the food that you prepare, like the fufu.
The fufu, yeah.
We have said, no, sir. The food there, you're putting too much work just to eat. I'm like, why are they putting so much work just to eat the food? And I'm like, no, that's too much work to put in. But it's like, they still do it. Like, yeah, so that part of me, I'm like, nah, that is too much. It's just really action. Action as in how you do stuff and then how we do stuff. That is only, I would say, the shock part. The other stuff is just came on into understanding.
Okay.
Like I would drive on the street and I would see maybe the kids them on the street.
Okay.
And that part I'm like, what?
Where's the parents, right?
Yeah, like those things I don't even see. Like it's always like shock. Like what? That is the only thing I would see as a shock. Then to say like those things I'm like I don't even see them in America. I don't see them in nowhere. But when I come here, but they say that these are not Ghanaian kids.
Okay.
So I'm learning more like okay, this is not this. No, but they're not Ghanaians. I said okay, they're not Ghanaians. All right, fine, I understand. However, that was a shock to me.
That was a shock to you.
Yeah, that was a shock.
What type of food have you tried so far in Ghana?
I mean, I try a lot of stuff, Okay, so okra stew, banku, the fufu I don't like. The kenke, I like it. The what was the other one? The other one that Jamaica has in the plantain leaf.
Is it the wache?
No, we have the wache is rice and peas like us. All right, so let's go to the food. So you have the wache, right?
Yeah, we have
the wache is our rice and peas.
Yeah, we have
The jollof is our seasoned rice.
We have the best jollof, you know, right?
No, we have the best jollof.
We have the best jollof, don't you know?
Okay, but we have the best jollof too.
But don't you know the world have classified Ghana has the best jollof?
You know, so honestly, Ghana is the only place I came and have jollof. So
And it was nice.
yeah, I love
It was
jollof.
amazing.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it was the best.
Yes, it was the best. Let me beat me up. Yes, Ghana. Yeah, the jollof is really good. The wache is really good, even though it's different. The combination of we put it together is really good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do like most of the Ghanaian foods. The only thing I don't like so far is really the fufu.
Oh, okay.
I can't get to like it. I don't know why.
Maybe because you feel like they put more energy into it before they eat it. So,
No. It don't taste. You know, like it don't have no taste to it. Something you gotta put in your mouth and just swallow. And
but you don't just swallow the fufu. You swallow it with soup. Different type of soup that we have. We have the light soup. We have granite soup. We have palm soup.
palm soup is my best, by the way. That's the only soup I drink.
Okay.
In Ghana. Nice. That's all I drink. I love palm nut soup.
Some years to come, how do you see the Caribbeans, or let me say Jamaicans, with a mix of Ghanaians, Africa? How impact does it bring to both parties?
Of course, I mean these are two treasure chests, and if Ghana can piggyback off of Jamaica and vice versa, because the resources are here. The resources are plenty in different ways, from the gold to the cocoa to the this to the that to the sports, so much different. And if we have a global influence, like Jamaica has this global influence, but Ghana has this extremely rich resources that are here, from the soil to the this to the that. It is two big treasure chests. Okay. One is already a global influence. Okay. And the other one is striving to become that influence. Because of course, you know, the Ghanaian culture is going out more because of course, you know, the diasporans are coming in, they're doing their YouTube video and blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people still don't understand. Go back to the question is that we have to have the cultural exchange, engagement. It's almost like a cultural immersion for understanding each other. That is the only way we could do it. And once we can do that, of course, we can trade. Economical growth is there, and we can definitely strive and survive to the wealth that we already have. I mean, this whole rich culture, Jamaican is dominant in a lot of different things like sports and certain things like that. And then other Ghanaians are dominant in certain things. And if we're the same people, which we are, the same identity, then that is how we can come together through this cultural exchange, understand each other and understand how to work together. Okay. And that is what I think that is where the big unity and the big love would come from. They would
love to see your face. So when you're talking to me,
yeah?
let us see your face a bit,
okay.
You know.
Sorry.
What are some of the things that we can really basically start to build ourselves, to understand ourselves? Because we can't always just be saying that, oh, we need to do this, we need to start, you know, we will be just keeping talking about it. But what can we actually start from? And how are we going to, you know, get there?
From the food. Okay. Let's explore food, explore language, explore, of course, going into education. Jamaicans learning tree.
Have you learned tree?
Means no, it is saying menhuye, it is saying akwaba, mekwaba. No, but I know. Okay. Yeah. I mean, some of the words are very difficult for me to pronounce, but yeah, I have to ask many times my partner. I'm like, what? Pronounce this word for me. Spell this word for me, and I'm like, but it's so different. There's a way the vowels are. I'm like, no, man, I can't learn this, man, because this is a language. I can't read, man.
Yeah, okay. But you try. That's how we bridge the.
But the education component comes from having this exchange with of course, schools. We're looking into that. And of course, the sports is one thing that I think that we can bank on. Those are things that we can start doing right now. The food, either we're having, of course, different experiences with the food, exploring the food. And that is also how I think that the diasporans will also start loving or knowing more of the Ghanaian food.
What would you love to achieve and what you are doing between you, let me say, your company that you have and Ghanaians? What would you love to achieve and what would you want to see in the nearest future to come?
Okay, so the achieving part is very big.
Okay.
Because this big initiative, let's not say it's a dream, is so big. It is actually where our ancestors would want us to be
Okay.
as one people. Our unity, working together. That is primarily the main component of the dynamics of what I think that if we can come together and work together, that is one an achievement.
Okay.
And it goes back into what we have to do together.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really having that understanding. So,
Wow.
I mean, the part of what we're doing is creating, of course, this content and, of course, immersive experiences.
Okay.
Having a trusted portal for the diasporans or African Caribbean or diasporans coming into Ghana to go through a trusted portal where they could have the best experience possible.
Wow.
So if they come in and have this best experience possible, then we get more of them to come in. So our focus is when they do come in here to have like the utmost beautiful experience that they would see like they come out of heaven. And thank be to God that we have done that. We had a group that came in last April. These were more like apostles and ministers and stuff from the diaspora, primarily North America. They came in and they spent 10 days.
Okay.
And they had like an extreme, beautiful experience. They think that right now they're ready to move to Ghana.
Wow.
Yeah, because I know what is it that they want to experience. So we put them into this nice, nostalgic vibe of Ghana. And when they come, they had the leaf, the contomere.
Yeah.
For instance, we don't eat contomere in Jamaica.
Okay.
I didn't even know that you could eat.
Hey,
No?
we eat it.
What?
We drink it.
Nice?
Yeah, we eat, we drink because it could be soup. You
could drink it
understand?
too?
Yeah, soup.
Oh.
Control stew, soup.
Oh, soup. Okay.
Yeah, we have green. We call it green.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So like those things when they come, they're so amazed. Like, oh my God, I have to go back. So a lot of things that we didn't know that we could eat. We said, oh, we could really eat it. So all those things. It's just an experience. We want people to come from the diaspora to experience Ghana, how it is, the resources that are here, the benefits that they could benefit from, if it's of course through their business or even just for tourism's sake. Those are the things that we're looking to achieve for utmost unforgettable experience.